Artist whose academic credentials speak volumes on the kind of discipline and passion he has for music. After getting his master's degree in jazz performance and graduating cum laude from the University of KwaZulu Natal, he's now on his way to become an integral performer within the South African and international jazz scene. His debut album, Amanz Olwandle, was the first glimpse of a very promising musical journey through jazz. He's back now with his latest offering, Closer to Home, and he joins me now in studio. A very good morning to Mashiloane. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning to you too.
Your self-written compositions always aim to blur the line between jazz and other genres. Is that what you target for when you make music?
I'm just about capturing our sounds at home, you know. Yeah, that's about it. It's all my music. What I basically try to do is to capture our experiences from the village, you know, from our traditional music, you know. Yeah. So that's all I'm about.
Yeah. And your second album was very close to your heart because apparently I do understand it was recorded when your mom passed away.
Yes, yes.
Was that a way to deal with your grief at the time?
Yes, that was the best way. You know,
Yeah.
For example, what happened is she passed on the same day. Well, I didn't even have a title for the album. You know, it was only on that day after the recording. You know, when we were told, when I got a call that my mother passed on, and I was like, oh, well, she was with us. I mean, we recorded all the entire 14 tracks on the same day. So to me, it was like, I mean, she was with us. Her spirit was with us. You know, so then it's her album.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you also plan on releasing a 7-track album every year for the next 7 years. I've never actually come across such an ambitious game plan, but you're definitely going to do it, right?
Definitely. Definitely. And
you have 3 albums already?
Yeah.
Which you released every single year for the past 3 years?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and it's coming very well. The thing is, there's music every day, you know. We play every weekend, we play every day. I mean, I teach at the university, you know. I sometimes have compositions while teaching, you know. I get inspiration even from students, you know. I get inspiration from different communities. When I play, the composition comes, you know. So for me, there's enough music, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, when I say 7 years, it could be even more than 7 years because it's just, even with this album, Closer to Home, I thought I was going to make 7 tracks. And then it's like, now I've got 14 tracks on the album. And
especially if you keep on having fresh ideas every single day. I mean, why not? Why bottle them inside
I'm drawing from the community. Yes. I'm getting the inspiration from the community. That's the vibe, you know?
Right, right. Let's take a look at, you know, your latest offering, Closer to Home. Was that a continuation of your previous albums, or is it something new?
Actually, it's not very, very new. When you listen to the album, I think now the focus is mainly to home, you know. It's also tied to my studies, you know. I'm doing my PhD, which is characterizing South African jazz, you know. So now the focus is about South African jazz experience, South African communities, you know. What makes us say this is South African jazz, you know. So with Closer to Home, now the focus is about home.
Okay.
Yes.
As an academic yourself, how much of a difference does studying music have on your career, on your performances, and on how you express your stories through music?
That's actually, learning music is the best tool. Because what happens is it makes you even competent with the talent. It makes you even understand the talent that you have and be able to translate it and convert it and even take it further, you know. Yeah. Okay.
So has your arrangement changed or matured over the years? Are you happy with where you are musically?
Yeah, more than happy. More than happy. I'm actually looking forward right now to even performing this music, you know. Although people still request some songs from the previous album when I perform, you know. But to me, it's the journey. We're moving forward.
Okay. Any plans of changing maybe a bit?
I'll see what the future unveils, you know. But like I said, my heart is at home.
Yeah. So who have you worked with on this album?
I worked with Klane Magene on percussion. I worked with Kunle Ayo because it's closer to home. I try to work with people actually that understand, that have got even more experience. Like Klane, man, on percussion, man. He's the main man, you know. He's the legend himself, you know. So to me, to have him there, he understood very well when I said, Klane, let's take it home, you know. And then he said, yeah, baby.
But just how important are these collaborations to you?
Too much.
Yeah.
Paki Peliwelo on drums, you know, he's a guy that even worked with about Hugh Masikela, you know. So to me, to say, hey, man, let's take it home, it was even easy. He worked with about Mamus Bongele, Mambusi, you know, people that have taken our music seriously and made sure that we reserve and preserve our heritage, you know.
Okay.
So I can't name everyone, but I mean, those, even Kunle Ayo, the guitarist from Nigeria, he's part of it.
Wow, wow. Where can you see you, and where can you get hold of the album?
People can just go to my website, www.sibumesh.com. For more information, there are dates there.
Okay. Ramesh, thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much for having me.
We appreciate the time. Sibusiso Mash Mashiloane has also built a career in South Africa as a musical director. His gigs are inspired by funk, hip-hop, gospel and traditional music from South Africa, attracting music fans of all genres as well as straight-ahead jazz enthusiasts. This is Morning Live. It is 12 minutes before 7 o'clock. Let's go for coffee.